Hello. Okay, let's talk about matting, right? So here's the mat board. There's actually a pile of mat board here. Be very careful when you're handling this that you don't get paint on it, you don't get pen on it, you don't have greasy fingers, you haven't eaten Cheetos or Doritos or whatever. They need to be completely clean, okay? So I have double-sided tape. There is double-sided tape in the room. If you walk over here, in the Van Gogh, the purple basket down there, so you can always grab more. And then I'll leave the mat board on top of the boxes right there for y'all, okay? So the easiest thing is to make sure you have your tape, okay? I'm gonna mat one of yours, Dulce, so you know what to do. Mat one your favorite print, okay? Make sure you pay close attention to this. Once you're done with this, you need to put it in a safe place, preferably your black portfolio, until you're ready to put it in your AP portfolio. We'll do that next week, okay? Okay, the next step is I went ahead and separated a board. So obviously make sure it's not in the pile over here. I'm going to flip my photograph over, or your piece, whatever it is, okay? So make sure if you're matting on this mat board, it's 11 by 14, that you, make sure that it fits and there's enough of a border. I would say no less than an inch or an inch and a half. So if it's too big, wait for more mat board to come in. Otherwise you can use this. If it's too small, I do have some 8 by 10, which is smaller than this. So only use this if your paper is a standard 8 by 10 photo or 8.5 by 11 inch print or piece of paper. 9 by 12 will also work on this. That's the standard Bristol board that we've used in class. Okay, so let me show you where to tape and then I'll tape it. I'm gonna put basically the 4 corners. So I'm gonna put a piece of tape here and here, here and here, here and here, here and here. Maybe you put like a little X or a piece of tape down the middle just to hold in the middle to keep it flat, okay? Next. Okay, so you can see I went ahead and put a couple pieces. Make sure that they're flat enough, okay? That's actually okay. And then I went ahead and put some pieces here. I'm gonna show you how to do this really quickly, and then you'll do the rest independently. So I'm gonna place it here. Make sure you don't go over the photograph. Make sure it's not crumpled too much, as flat as you can. A little bit of bump like over here is okay. It's not gonna hurt it, okay? And then the other piece of tape, so it looks like you're doing a box, but you're not finishing the box, right? So I have a piece of tape here, I have a piece of tape here. They're not very long. Please make sure they're not too long. Do not do the whole side. That is seriously really silly. Don't do that, okay? I'm gonna finish it up and then I'll show you how to place it on the board. Okay, so I have my 4 corners, right? You notice the tape making kind of an L shape. Again, make sure it can have little bubbles. That's fine. It's not the end of the world, y'all. It's gonna happen. To be honest, it's double-sided tape. It's gonna stick to your fingers, okay? You're gonna flip the picture over, but be careful. Don't flip it over because then it'll stick to it, right? You wanna make sure that it is as centered as you can. So my suggestion is to stand over like this to make sure that it's even all the way around, because once you've taped it, it's not moving. If you take it off, it's going to rip, okay? If you're extremely nervous about this, please wait. So when you first look at this from a distance, it looks like it fits. I'm going to pause so I can place it on there, and then I'll show you where I placed it, okay? Okay, so her piece is matted. What I did is I just made sure that for the most part, this is even. Do not take a ruler to this. Do not take a pencil to this. You don't want any marks on this, okay? If your eye is not great at figuring out where the center is, please wait until I'm back. Not a problem, this doesn't take long. I just gently touch, I don't press hard. You don't want a lot of fingerprints, especially if it's a photograph, to make sure the tape is on there. I ended up not putting a piece of tape in the middle, and it's still okay, it's not popping up, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. Please don't feel frustrated. This actually is a pretty easy process, and I think this photograph actually looks pretty excellent on that white mat board. Right now, all I have is white. I should have a black mat board soon. I appreciate y'all. I am so proud of you. See you next week. Let me know what you got. Text me, you got my number. Only for AP. Thanks. Love y'all. Bye.